situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right? Yeah. 3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Ball again on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall to about the 35, second down. The Cowboys at 9-3 here on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were. Ball has it knocked loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Running left, it's Hall. He's still barreling through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Gravity Lions!
They'll go again with Hall. Powering his way forward. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Breece Hall, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. And New York set to take the field. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
To throw, Dart. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
On the play. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on first down. Dances by him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 38. And he's going to use his legs here. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back in the 46. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Out of the gun, they run it at Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Saturday Ranger, Saturday Ranger.
He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's second down and 5. He'll keep it himself. Fights him off. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
A gain of 6. And the Giants first down.
Tracy trying the right side. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and a yard.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You look at this Cowboy defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It's a gain of 8.
Let's go.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Set up. Half the 60. Half the ready. Hut.
Now Dart. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. He's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw now, Dart. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Already a pair of third down conversions for. Them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah. Now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. Put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw here. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
At the Giants' 10-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Hall again. Now he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now Hall to start the drive. Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. They'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll look to throw again.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey! Happy Lions!
Back to throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Rip, 19 Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
4th and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights. And a lead now up to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. In motion, Slayton. Throwing his dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. Buddy had to call him. He saw him on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go, 80.
They'll set up to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And take it right on the 30. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now Blue trying the right side. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Collins. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Another one caught by Collins. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-hand blowout material.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
They go again with Blue. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try to run for it with Blue.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Cowboys 1st down.
Let's go now.
The 34-yard line.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Try to set up a screen for Blue. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cooper. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point safely through. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
and a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Working to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Dart.
Catch made by Slayton. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Dart. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
To throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
But to throw once more, here's Dart. Open man downfield is Johnson.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Theo Johnson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The visitors' offense and Breece Hall headed out onto the field. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They'll try and run again with Blue. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. On 1st down, it's Blue. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 45.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
70-10 Wolf.
Here's Dart. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackled by Quay Walker.
Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
All that gets him is just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. An extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, see.
you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They hand it off. It's Blue. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Let's go. County Lions.
On the give, this is Blue. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this fourth quarter deficit. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And incomplete on the deep ball. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air, Dart. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
From the gun, Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. Up the middle they go. It's Cooper. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 57 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.